Hey everyone, how you guys doing? I know that I have not filmed a video in a very long time and I am very sorry, but do you know what it is? This lockdown has just got me like really unmotivated. I'm not gonna lie, it's just made me really lazy. And do you know what, while I was getting ready for this video, I feel like I haven't worn makeup consistently in the last, I don't know, 3, 4, maybe even 5 months, and I feel like I've forgotten how to do it. Does anyone feel like that? That we're all just chilling at home. My hair is probably never done. It's always up in a pineapple. My face is just bare, and it's like getting made up for whatever reason. I'm just like, I've forgotten how to do this. How does one become presentable again? But here I am. I'm recording. Today is the 14th of November and I am 1,105 days steroid free, and generally I'm quite happy. Like I've had some, I can't say ups and downs, but like some weird moments. Every season change gets a funny reaction from a lot of people's skin, like between spring and summer, and then again when it turns like autumn to winter. So it's quite cold-ish in the UK right now. I think we're gonna have a pretty cold winter. This one day that I did happen to go back into the office, I had to scrape my car because it had frosted over. So, and that was a couple of weeks back. So it is getting cold here, and I think my skin reacts to extreme cold. So I generally take like a really long bath on the weekends just to, like, you know, self-care, and you do all your bits. Like I generally, if I don't wash my hair on the Thursday, Friday, I wash it on the Saturday, hence, you know, it's a bit damp still. And I do all my stuff, like I shave, I scrub, I soak, I put my laptop in the bathroom with me and I watch a film or something while I'm in there. And that was about 10 AM today, and it's now 6 o'clock, so that's 7 hours ago. I haven't creamed my arms. This is my skin. I still got a bit of texture here, but it's not terrible. I don't even know if that's in focus. The other arm. Yeah, this is it. My face is generally doing well. My skin has not caused me any tears, any stress, nothing like that. That is generally how I'm doing. I don't know how everyone else is in the world, but the UK has gone into a second lockdown. We call it a lockdown. It's not, because shops are still open in terms of you can go get takeaways. Schools are still open, unis and colleges are still open, so it's like a lockdown with extras. So it's not all lost. And I'm gonna be honest, the one thing that lockdown has made me feel is a bit like unmotivated, because all the days merge into one. It's very hard to like progress in life or in your mind, because you're like, well, I'll do it next week, and then you'll be like, yeah, I probably won't, because what is next week? It doesn't mean anything. At the same time, I'm enjoying lockdown because, one, I'm saving a lot of petrol money, which is probably better for the environment, better for my car, better for my bank balance. I'm saving a lot of time. So where I work, I have to get on the M25, which is quite a busy road in London. Getting there can be like half an hour, 45 minutes, and sometimes coming home in the rush hour can take me 45 minutes to an hour and a half. So that has been cut out of my life, so I have a lot more time. However, have I been using it productively? Maybe not so much, but there are some things that I feel like I've sorted. Like I've managed to clear out some drawers, I've sorted out my living room and it just looks so much nicer, and I feel like my space is nicer. So there's been some perks. But at the same time, because I'm spending more time at home, you can get lost in social media. And I did want to speak about all the stuff that's been going on social media very lately. And the one that's most relatable to us is the whole Dr. Sandra Lee debacle about the hydrocortisone cream. If you didn't know, back in, I want to say it was October, because it feels like it was just yesterday, but back in October, Dr. Sandra Lee, who's also known as Dr. Pimple Popper, released a cream. Now, I'm a big fan of Dr. Lee. I am subscribed to her YouTube channel, and I just love watching her popping spots, cutting out cysts, and like figuring out what people's skin issues are. I love that stuff. But that's as far as it went. I never really like followed her as a person. I just liked the show. And all of a sudden, all over social media, people were really outraged that this dermatologist, this doctor, who people trust and follow, has released a cream, a hydrocortisone cream, and is marketing it in such a way that it's like a cosmetic product. Yo, it's not that deep. It's never been that deep with just a pimple. Acne, I understand, very different topic, and I just don't think hydrocortisone in the face for a pimple is necessary. So this is exactly the same as when Ellen DeGeneres started chucking hydrocortisone out into her audience, just like Oprah giving out her presents, like, you get a cream, you get a cream. No, it's a drug at the end of the day, and it's a drug that in higher doses needs prescriptions. So let's just say the cream itself has potential to be quite strong, right? Just because it's a weak version of a strong cream doesn't mean that it won't carry the same effects, especially if someone starts overusing it, abusing it, kind of like what people in TSW have been told to do by their doctors, just like these people are being told to do by Sandra Lee. She's also given the cream to influencers, and you know how that works. Favorite influencer finds a new product, a new makeup thing, a new routine, a new hair product, and everyone goes out and buys it. That's exactly what kind of happened. I'm rambling here, but basically what I'm going to say is Dr. Lee should have known better. I think what she did was very flippant of this drug. But I feel like a lot of people in the TSW community, a couple of people that I know, were very, very vocal. They said it way better than I ever could. Cara's Next Chapter, if you follow her on Instagram, she went out on a campaign to just let people know that this is not just some face cream. This is not something you put on every day. Please don't end up in the same position that I did. She went through withdrawal for two and a half years. And she's just warning people. I completely support everything that Cara did, and lots of people in the TSW community that kind of band together to get this message out, and it flipping worked. I think, one, they changed the name of the cream, or changed the description of how they worded what the cream did and how to use it. That is a very, very good example of how there is strength in numbers. On the other side of that, October, so going back now, October was Eczema Awareness Month, and it's great that I see so many people, brands, companies talking about eczema and skin conditions. The only problem is, and I might be really pedantic for saying this, but it's not every day that you need to spend big money on a cream that will promise to get rid of your scars. As we know, scars do fade by themselves. A lot of people going through TSW will tell you that. When you're in the beginning of TSW, the one thing that you're scared of is this going to be permanent? Is this going to ruin my face? And a lot of people that are further in their journey say, don't worry, relax. It looks bad now, but generally speaking, a lot of us don't suffer from major scarring. I'll insert some pictures. When I was little, very little, my legs were scarred. Like, I was like 14 different shades all over my body, but now, like, I don't have them. That's because generally over time scars will fade. Time is free, and it will make them fade, I promise you. Even my hands, when I was younger, my hands, especially right here, were so dark and so thickened, honestly, and my knuckles would split. But could you even tell now if I had told you that that was the case? No. And I understand that some people, depending on your skin, depending on the wound that was there, like if you went ham on your skin and you ripped it, honestly, scratched yourself silly, you will have scarring. That's how the body works. But for most of us with eczema, the hyperpigmentation is due to the inflammation of your skin. It's not caused by a wound or a sore or anything like that. It's just the fact that your skin is inflamed and the blood rushes to those areas and it goes red like it does. You tend to look bruised and grey and like darker, and that's, once the rash goes, that goes with it. I know it might be hard to believe, but I promise you, a lot of hyperpigmentation, especially in TSW, where you're not even scratching, like it's not even blood, it's not even a wound, will fade. I promise you, it will fade. Elephant skin will fade. Those wrinkles will fade. Once the rise of your body realizing we're not getting no more steroids calms down, stuff calms down, and I promise you that. You can go through my old videos and look at my face. Do you remember those red patches on my face that I used to have? I have videos where I'm not wearing any makeup and you can see it's gone. My unicorn patch faded. It will go, I promise you. So now, time for some TSW promotions, let's say. Let's talk about my friend Heba. So Heba is going through withdrawal herself, and she's been in it a number of years, similar to myself. We have a very similar story, in that we both are of darker complexion, we both suffer from hyperpigmentation, female, grown up in London, and mixed background. Do you know what I mean? That is where we relate. But this girl, she is so smart, she is so wise. Her family come from a medical background. Her mum is a doctor and she is hilarious, and she treated me like family when I went to visit. She is so sweet and so sassy, I love it. And her dad is also a gynecologist, and Heba herself is a dentist. Now when you put these three things together, what you're getting is people that know what they're talking about when it comes to medicine, illnesses, and the way the body works. And Heba has put together this amazing slideshow which discusses TSW and how it progresses and why things are happening to you. That is the one thing I didn't have when I first started this journey. I saw the redness in my face. That was the first sign that something was wrong. I was red here. I had a patch here that would never heal, and it was grey, red, hot and raised. And then, like, when I stopped the steroids, I had the shedding, I had the flushing of my face, and everyone gets the reverse Rudolph. Did you get that? Because I definitely did. My nose was completely clear. The rest of my face, purple, red. And I never understood why. But Heba, she's a dentist, so she understands the structures in the face. She understands the blood vessels in the face, the jaw, everything around this area. And what she did, she asked me, Zainab, can I take one of your pictures and can you Photoshop this image, which was from a medical book, onto your face? And I superimposed the two images, and it was unbelievable how you could see where the veins were in my face underneath the redness. And it makes sense why certain areas of our face and body tend to be more affected by TSW than others. E.g., why do people get red sleeves and they cut off right about here? Why does everyone have a clear nose? Why do most of us tend to suffer with a really bad neck? And watching her video really explains the reasoning behind a lot of the stuff that we're going through TSW. Why do we get swelling? Why does our skin shed? What is hyperpigmentation? She has made this so inclusive. She asked everyone imaginable for their images, and with their permission she has made this amazing slideshow. She's taken males, females, children, different races, different ethnicities, different shades, even animals are included in this. There is no escaping the fact that steroids after long-term use can really be damaging to the skin. If you watch this video and you still don't believe in TSW, I don't understand how you can't. And that is her aim. She is aiming to get these videos out, not only to us to understand our own condition, and for us to share with family members and friends to help them also understand what we're going through, but to get this through to medical people out there. Because a lot of us, when we go see our GPs, we're not seeing eye to eye. The GPs look at us like we're just patients and we don't understand what we're talking about. And they, because they are medically trained, that they are above us. And I always thought it was bizarre that a GP does not listen to their patients. That is like, isn't that like number one? Listen to what your patients are telling you. But there are many of us that know what it feels like to be dismissed. So if a video like Heba's can speak for us, I am all for that. That video, the last time I checked, within a month had 12,000 views. So I urge you, if you haven't seen it already, please go see it. I'll leave a link in the description box. Please follow the Instagram that goes with it to follow for updates. Please follow the channel so you don't miss any videos. And they are informative. You're going to see yourself in this video. Fair-skinned, if you are dark-skinned, if you are Asian, if you're a man, if you're a female, if you're a child, you will see your face in this video because she has included everyone and she speaks for everyone. So that has been the highlight of my Eczema Awareness Month. That video has had so much time and effort and love put into it. I cannot express how proud I am of her for making that and doing it by herself in her own time, in her own way as well. Like, Heba, well done. And also another promotion for TSW and eczema. How cute is this jumper? This jumper is so 90s, like it just looks so old school and I love it. So I got this jumper from Eczema Garms and the Instagram handle is always thirsty, always need a what? Always thirsty, always need a wee. Hilarious name. The jumper came really quick and I messaged the person just asking about sizing. So I am a UK 8 to 10 depending. So they sell t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, and apparently I have the first jumper. This is like a sweatshirt, a crew neck sweatshirt. I just asked them what size would fit me. The items are unisex and they recommended me a size small, and yep, a size small fits. This is quite a, I wouldn't say snug fit, it's just like a casual loose fit. If you wanted a more baggy look for me, I would go for the medium. The jumper is just a typical cuffed sleeve jumper. The inside is quite fluffy, as you can see, which should be soft enough for eczema, but if you're flaking, I know how annoying jumpers like this can be because it will get caught on, you know, your flakes. So maybe then go for a t-shirt or one of the long sleeve tops, which is more of a cotton feel as opposed to a brushed fluffy jumper on the inside. But this jumper is so cute. This was £25 for the jumper and I think £20 for t-shirts and long sleeves. Just message them directly, give them your address and you pay via PayPal and they send it out to you. Honestly, I got it just in time for winter. I'll be wearing this. The only problem is, I'm quite proud of myself, it's white. I, for the life of me, cannot keep white. So what I had to do to put this on today, I had a headscarf. I put the headscarf on my face and then put the jumper over my head because generally speaking, you know, when you girls, you know what it's like when you've got makeup on and this inside of your jumper is just covered in makeup. But look, I'm doing really good today. But I think that is all for this update. I've been doing this for like 4 years now because I was YouTubing like a year before I even started TSW. I think I'm just going to slow down a little bit. Doesn't mean I'm going anywhere. You can still message me on Instagram, and I know I've taken a while to message some of you back as well, but everyone that I message, you guys have been really sweet in understanding that I've been taking a long time to reply. My Instagram handle for TSW is TSW_busybuzz. You can message me there and I will reply when I can. But I hope everyone is having a very good start of November. Christmas is just around the corner. I'm panicking a bit, but it's fine. But I hope everyone is doing okay. I hope people that are suffering with TSW are using this lockdown time to recover in peace and just enjoy their time at home if you are able to work from home. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope everyone has a lovely day. Bye guys.